extraordinary people. Happy Monday to you again. It's Zainabu bringing you another Motivational Mondays. You are extraordinary. And I know you can see the grill in the background, but don't come on over because I don't know how to grill. But if you do know how to grill, you can come over and we can do some grilling. Um, Anyhow, don't mind my silliness. But no, really, I hope you really are having a great day. But if not, the day is still young. You can still change that. Maybe you have a co-worker right now who's annoying you, a boss who's annoying you, or maybe you're still thinking about someone cutting you off in traffic today. No matter what your day started out like, you can still make it better. You still have an opportunity to do so. So today, I just want to let you know, encourage you, no matter what's going on in your life, never ever, I repeat that, never ever give someone the power and the control to steal your joy away from you. God gave you another day. Your joy should come from Him and within. So you create that joy within you. Don't allow someone else to present you their own craziness that's going on and then instead and also steal your joy in the process. So you can go out there today and make it an extraordinary day, regardless of what's happening, what's taking place in your life. Today, what I want to talk to you about, though, is will you feed rather the urge to quit, or will you have the edge or an edge to win? Will you feed the urge to quit, or will you have an edge to win? And for me, where that's coming from, I feel like as if though sometimes society set us up to fail. Society set up us to be so easily prone to quit because of maybe experiences that we face through life, that we encounter, those experiences that more so not favorable in the way we would want them to be. So as a result, we become complacent rather. We choose complacency over just saying, you know what, this is just something that's temporarily. I'm going to get back up from this and keep pushing and keep moving, instead of me choosing where I am right now and settling for complacency and quitting. So we must always have that urge and the edge to quit, rather than always feeding the urge to quit. And when I was thinking about doing this particular topic, I was thinking of the founder of KFC, Colonel Sanders. I'm sure you all have heard of him. If you haven't, Google it, YouTube it, whatever you have to do to learn a little bit more about his life. Someone who basically had his success, what we consider success, at the age of 65. But from the age of 5 to 22, he lost a father. He contemplated suicide. He got married and lost his wife, and the wife left with their child. And all of that, should be a reason for someone to say, you know what, I'm going to throw in the towel. I'm going to quit because there's no need for me to even continue living, which in his case, he attempted that. After the army, he tried to go to college to study law, but instead he faced rejection after rejection and never was able to pursue his education. But he kept going, he kept pushing, even though there was something in him that told him maybe it's time to quit. And I'm sure people around him told him to quit. People thought he was crazy. People say, you know what? You tried. You've given your best. You should just quit. I'm sure he had those people around him, maybe family, friends, or just society in general. But in the process of writing a suicide letter, he also got this idea, instead of, and I believe maybe God, not even maybe, God gave him that idea. Maybe instead of writing about you taking your life, how about you write about the things that you could have accomplished instead, and what life could have looked like for you now at the age of 65. So in that process of writing that suicidal letter, he instead started doing that, listing the things that he could have accomplished. And with that, he started thinking about this recipe that he had, which I believe we all have something that God has given us. We were born to be extraordinary. There's an extraordinary seed in us. But somehow, as I mentioned earlier, because of experiences that we encounter through life, we choose to be ordinary instead. So he has something. He had a recipe. to make one of the best chicken that someone has ever tasted. And as a result of that recipe, he started pursuing, going after, and truly turning that into a business. And of course, when he started, it wasn't easy. He faced rejection once again after rejection. As a matter of fact, 1,009 rejections as he was going to from place to place, door to door, restaurant to restaurant, in trying to bring this recipe to life and trying to bring this business to life. 1,009 times rejections. But on his 1,010th, he had his breakthrough. And as we know today, KFC is doing extraordinary well. And at the age of 88, he became a known billionaire. So from someone who from maybe the age of 5 to let's just say 65, faced through some challenges, but somehow there was an edge in him. There was a fight in him. There was a warrior in him that said, you know what? I have another chance. I have another opportunity. God gave me another day. So instead of me deciding to just take my life, I have something that God gave me. Why not take this recipe and make it into something great? And for me, I personally don't like KFC, but guess what? With or without me, KFC is doing well. And so to me, that exemplifies someone who decided to take the edge to fight, who decided to take the edge to win instead of feeding his urge to quit, because he almost did. He sat under a tree and wrote a suicide letter. But something in him fought back. God awakened him to a new day. God awakened him to a new idea. God awakened him to his extraordinary being. And he shows, because he could have still made the decision to say, oh, it's too late. I'm 65 now. It's too late. It's never going to happen. And even after that 1,009 rejection, he could have said, you know what? I'm going to quit. It's too late for me. I'm 65. What can I accomplish at this age? So today, I want to encourage you. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter your race. It doesn't matter your sexual preference. Whatever it is, what people have told you, family members, friends, society, have the edge to win and never feed your urge to quit. Because there's an extraordinary seed that has been planted in you. It may not look like it right now where you are in life. For me as well, it doesn't look like it right now in life. But I'm going to choose the edge to win. So likewise, you go out there today. I encourage you. I challenge you. Instead of feeding the urge to quit, but instead have an edge to win. You are extraordinary. Let's go out there today and create some extraordinary things. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.